G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. I upload a nature report every week, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you won't miss out again. I'm at Atlanta, Georgia, Concourse E. I just got off a Delta plane A350 from LAX. I'm now connecting onwards to LaGuardia, New York on Delta A320. Not sure where that concourse or gate is. I'm going to check it out now, go to the display board, and then board our plane very soon. It's my first time at Atlanta Airport, and my first impression, it's a bloody jungle. I'm just following the crowd to the center of Concourse E, and from there are many flight display boards. Atlanta has one of the busiest airports in the world, so it does make sense that they have so many display boards. From Atlanta, you have many options to fly into New York City area, including LaGuardia, Newark Airport and JFK. Our flight today is DL541. It will depart from Concourse E, so now I'm going to take a train to get there.
It's for A. A as in Alpha.
That was a very packed train, but it didn't take long for us to get to Concourse B. Atlanta Airport is the main hub for Delta Airlines, and Delta has a whopping 9 lounges at Atlanta Airport. Today I don't get lounge access with Delta, so I actually got my takeaway food from LA. It's the leftover salad that I got from Cheesecake Factory last night. I couldn't even finish my own leftover, and that really goes to show how big the food portion in America is. Now here's the aircraft that will bring us to LaGuardia. It's a 21-year-old Airbus A320-200 November 372 November Whiskey. November Whiskey stands for Northwest. Our aircraft today is an ex-Northwest Airlines aircraft. I literally cannot believe this aircraft is only 2 years younger than myself. Now let's get on board.
Yes.
Hello. Thanks. Welcome on board Delta A320. Our seat today is 16A, an emergency exit seat. I'll now quickly go through the seat features. So you've got a touchscreen TV with a USB port and headphone jack. You've got a tray table which can be moved back and forth. Here's your standard seat pocket. Inside you'll find a safety card and vomit bag. You get plenty of legroom here. And unlike overseas, in America, you're allowed to store your bags underneath the seat in front of you, even at emergency exit row. Between every 2 seats, you'll find a universal power socket. I appreciate how every seat has a soft, adjustable headrest. Although at 16A you get plenty of legroom, there's no armrest, and this will be our window view for today's flight. So again, as I mentioned earlier, this plane is only 2 years younger than myself, but obviously it's gone through some plastic surgery, and this plane looks like 20 years younger than myself.
We'll get a little bumpy once we begin our descent into New York's area, so if any chance the seatbelt signs are on, please make sure that your seatbelt's fastened. Weather in New York, light rain, overcast skies, and temps are right around 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks, you Delta on board.
For the safety demonstration of this 320 aircraft, if your video monitor is not working, please let us know today now.
Flight attendant really did touch our lives. I just felt taken care of.
She went above and beyond to get us home.
At Delta, connecting you to what matters is what matters most. As America's most awarded airline, this remains our #1 honor. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap.
Whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air.
In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle
Lighting
up.
will be dim for the duration of the flight. If you need any additional reading lights, it's above your seat next to the flight attendant call button.
To be honest, I'm not particularly scared, but I'm definitely picturing myself getting sucked outside once we're airborne.
Takeoff, an ATC delay for New York's LaGuardia. Should be airborne in the next 10 minutes or so. Thank you.
clean, and comfortable experience for you. For your safety, please stay seated with your seatbelt securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, keep your seatbelt fastened in case you experience unexpected rough air. Please remember to use caution when opening overhead bins and items being on ship pay during takeoff, and keep aisles clear from any potential trip hazards like bags and bag straps. Our regulations requires all customers to comply with clear instructions and prohibit the use of cellular networks during flight. The use of Wi-Fi to make voice or video calls is not allowed. Information on the crew's electronic devices can be found on the safety information card in your seat pocket. Wi-Fi is now available in power outlets at your seat so you can stay connected and enjoy free messaging. Connect to the deltawifi.com network to get started.
I'll now quickly go through your in-flight entertainment system before the crew begin their service. In America, Delta Airlines is very known for having TV on every seat on their mainstream aircraft. You have many movies and TV shows to choose from. You can even watch live TV and listen to Spotify music. I took this flight back in January 2023 and there was no free Wi-Fi yet. Texting, however, on Messenger, iMessage and WhatsApp was free of charge. As of the 1st of February 2023, Delta has made internet access free on their domestic flights. Our cabin crew have now begun the in-flight service. First they gave out free earphones and now drinks and snacks. So in main cabin, coffee, tea, soft drinks and water are free of charge. For snacks they've got Biscoff biscuits and granola bars. I opted for 2 Biscoff cookies and I'm gonna dip them in my Starbucks coffee. It's very delicious. I love how the Biscoff on Delta Airlines is bigger than the usual ones that you get from supermarkets. And they even printed their own logos on the biscuits. Hello there, welcome on board Delta A320 main cabin economy class lavatory. There are 2 at the back. This is one of them. Beautiful mood lighting and very good lighting in general. Pretty sure it's an older aircraft, but it looks really young in here. They've kept it really well. You've got this cot hook. And by the way, it's a very tiny lavatory, but I think it's still bigger than the ones on 737 at the back. Our flight today to LaGuardia is completely full.
Missed. Light winds out eastbound 10 miles an hour. Fucking gate 83 on the gate 83. It's been our pleasure having you aboard this Delta Airlines flight. Appreciating you choosing to fly with us this evening. Flight attendants, please by the cabin.
We've just started our descent into New York LaGuardia Airport, so I'll quickly conclude this trip report with Delta right here, right now. Our journey today started at Atlanta Airport, one of the biggest airports I've ever been through. But the airport's got really good signages and it's clear, so I didn't get lost, which is good. Once you step on board, you can grab an antiseptic wipe from your cabin crew. This flight was 100% full, so the cabin crew encouraged everyone to put bags underneath the seat in front of you. Coming from overseas, I'm so used to putting bags in the overlocker if I'm sitting at the emergency row. And then one of the cabin crew kindly requested me to put it underneath the seat in front. I was so shocked, I was like, but I'm sitting at the emergency row. And then she just went, yeah. I was too stunned to speak. Our aircraft today is the next Northwest Airlines aircraft and it's already 21 years old, but it definitely isn't showing its age. Delta Airlines really keep their aircraft young. So my seat was really comfortable, partly because of the extra legroom, but also the fact that on this short haul flight we had a headrest. The only thing perhaps negative that I want to comment about the seat is that it looks narrow compared to British Airways and Jetstar A320. The gap between every seat on Delta seems to be bigger than Jetstar and BA. In-flight service today was good. Our cabin crew were all lovely. Despite this very full flight, they managed to have some chit-chats with the passengers. And it's always nice to see crew interacting with the customers as much as possible. For the food and beverages, I really loved the Biscoff and the coffee together. For your information, Atlanta to New York is a really competitive route. Flying Delta from Atlanta to LaGuardia starts from $69 in basic economy. Low-cost airline Frontier starts from $26 for this 2-hour journey. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please enjoy the approach and landing into LaGuardia. And actually in a second we're going to do a go around due to the rain and fog in the New York area. And by the way, after disembarking I'm going to do a New York vlog. So keep watching and I'll see you there later. Bye bye.
Condition and the weather. We're heading back to LaGuardia and we should be on the ground in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Thanks for apologize for the delay. Thank you.
to LaGuardia, New York, where the local time is 6:33 p.m. Please stay seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and carry-on items stowed as the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Please be careful when opening overhead vents to avoid injury from items that may have shifted. As you deplane, please remember to look around your seat and make sure that you have everything that you brought on board. If LaGuardia is your final destination, we are going to be arriving into gate 83, and your baggage claim carousel number is 1. Thanks again for flying with Delta tonight. It's been a pleasure having you on board. On behalf of Delta and this Atlanta-based crew and MCO, we would like to thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you soon.
Bye bye.
Have a great night.
You too. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye bye. A very super generous subscriber ordered a chauffeur service for me from LaGuardia Airport to Manhattan. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Thank you so much. I feel so spoiled. So I just made it to the hotel. It's Doubletree by Hilton, Times Square South. So I got room 2902, which has got a special layout. It's long, still tiny, but remember it's New York. So welcome, Jaden. Thank you very much. You've got bins there, king bed, some drawers, working desk, coffee station, deposit box, and a fridge. The view overlooking. I'll switch off the flash. Yep, so we're in Manhattan, obviously, but I don't know what exactly we're looking at. Just some tall buildings and skyscrapers. And then bathroom, just over there. Our wardrobe's here, by the way. Yep, the bathroom. We've got the sink, the toilet, and the shower. Looks very new, and it's not bad actually. I quite like it. I stayed at Times Square West last time, and I think this one is better.
We're getting so little vacation days. Come on.
So beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my Delta A350 flight from LA to Atlanta and more New York vlog. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.